hundreds of thousands of subscribers to Cooking with Dog already know, this is Francis the dog. And this is Chef the cook. The videos were conceived to showcase simple Japanese recipes for people to follow internationally. Chef tests her recipes many times before preparing them before a camera in a home kitchen, and fans love them. When they're not writing songs to the duo, in turn, Chef has created 130 video dishes ranging from bento lunchboxes and rice balls to sweet dishes like mocha and mushipan. It all makes for a lot of recipes, over 64 million views, and a lot of delicious food. Please welcome Cooking with Dog.
Also, please welcome our second YouTube FanFest MC, Paula Malayali.
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that is a first time for everything. I have never interviewed a dog on stage, so let's do this. Cooking with Dog, what a concept. We have a cooking show, which is not original, but we have a dog. So I have Chef with me, and I have Francis. I have to ask the most obvious question. Chef, what made you do this cooking show with your dog, Francis?
So there's many cooking shows out there, but I wanted to create something different, so I asked Francis to do it with me.
So I have a question for Francis now. Francis, I understand you're a very busy dog.
Yes.
Francis, how has life changed for you now that you're a famous poodle?
Well, my favorite food is dried baby sardine. And since I get very famous, I can eat baby sardines as much as I want. That's very good. Oh, by the way, thank you for inviting me to Singapore. I love Singapore.
Francis, Singapore loves you. I have to ask, you're looking pretty fly with a little hat going on there. Do chick dogs dig you now? Like, do you get a lot of girl fans and stuff?
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat your question again? I'm sorry.
Do other girl dogs love you now that you're famous and everything?
Oh, I think people likes me because I'm a handsome toy poodle.
You really are the most debonair dog.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And you look beautiful too,
Oh, you just stop right there, Francis.
If I were, human, gentleman, I want to ask you to lunch, but unfortunately, I'm a dog.
Do you know what? I like animals, so maybe you can ask me later. Men, they never have an answer, do they? Let's talk to Chef now. Now, Chef, I was talking to Chef backstage. You're very shy, you're very humble. You have 64 million views now. How do you deal with this fame through YouTube?
YouTube で有名になってとっても嬉しいです。もうこんなことは、10年のうちめったにないことですからとっても嬉しいです。
I'm really excited to be so big on YouTube. This is like a once in a decade opportunity, so I'm very excited.
Do you enjoy being famous now?
そんなに楽しいっていうことはないですけれども、でも皆さんが喜んでくださってるのを見るともっともっとたくさんお料理アップしたいなと思ってます。
So I don't enjoy being famous all that much, but knowing that so many audience are enjoying my video makes me want to produce more content and videos.
You see, this is interesting because, right? Please give a round of applause. You don't need to be this. this outgoing, necessarily gregarious person to be successful and share your passion with the world? What?
ありがとうございます。
Oh, okay. Let's talk about some of your favorite recipes. You make everything look very easy. Is that the point? That's what you want to share on YouTube?
私が大好きなのは麺料理なんですね。で特におうどんが大好きで、生地から作ります。で YouTube ですでにおうどんアップしているんですが、本当は手でこねるところを、家で作る時には足で踏むんですねでもそれはちょっとお見せしたくなかったのでカウンターの上でこねましたけれども、よくこねたのを冷蔵庫にしまってて、でそれは3日ぐらい持ちますから、好きな時に出して切って、で人数分切って伸ばして茹でて、もう出来たてはとっても美味しいんです。ぜひおうどんのレシピを見て皆さんも作ってみてください。どこにもある材料ですから。
So I love noodle dishes, especially udon noodles, the Japanese udon, and I make it from scratch. And on YouTube, I make it from scratch as well. But actually, when I do it at home, when I knead the dough, I actually step on it with my foot. But it's not very nice to show on YouTube, so I don't do that on YouTube. But that's what I do when I'm at home cooking for real. And I keep that in the refrigerator, and I can just cut it up, and it lasts for about 3 days. And I love to cook and eat udon.
You know, we can't make udon. Use whatever you want, right, ladies and gentlemen? I've got one final question here for Francis. Now, Francis, you're a dog. You know, normally dogs are not known to belong in the kitchen. Have you had any funny accidents or any good stories that have happened in the kitchen with Chef?
On a small stool when Chef is cooking, but one day I accidentally fell on the floor. That's the accident. And my cameraman got that scene, but he don't want to show that footage on YouTube because some people think I'm a poor dog. I'm supposed to be a cool handsome toy poodle. I don't want to show my mistake.
So between the dog and the foot thing, you've got it all going on backstage, haven't you, on YouTube? We're going to show a video clip now for our viewers, Chef. Tell us what we're going to look at. You're going to cook something for us or teaching us how to cook something. Tell us what we're going to see now on screen.
厚焼き卵を作りました。
So it's a video of atsuyaki tamago, which is an egg dish, Japanese egg dish.
Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Francis, the host of this show, Cooking with the Dog.
こんにちは。今日はお弁当や朝ごはんのおかずに大変重宝する卵焼きを作ります。彩りに三つ葉を入れてみました。
First, let's prepare the ingredients. Chop the mitsuba parsley leaves into 1 cm or half-inch pieces. You can also use spring onion leaves instead of the mitsuba. Next, to the dashi stock, add the sugar, soy sauce, 2 pinches of salt, and dissolve the sugar thoroughly with a spatula. Now, beat the eggs thoroughly. Then, add the combined dashi stock and the mitsuba parsley, and mix evenly. And now, let's make the tamagoyaki. Heat a tamagoyaki pan and coat it with the olive oil thickly using a paper towel. With the kitchen chopsticks, drop in a bit of the egg mixture and make sure it sizzles. Ladle the egg into the pan and quickly distribute it. When the egg surface almost dries, roll the egg sheet backwards. Push the egg roll toward the front of the pan and then recoat the pan with the oil. Make sure the pan is still hot and ladle the egg mixture into it, distributing the egg again. Lift the egg roll and make sure to spread the egg mixture underneath it. When the egg almost firms up.
Okay, we're just going to leave that for a while. We'll show you the rest of that video in just a second. Let's talk about the kind of recipes that you're sharing on YouTube, Chef. Do you deliberately decide that you want them to be easy or you want to challenge your YouTube viewers?
簡単なものと少し時間がかかる手の込んだものと交互にやってます。
So I sort of switch between the easy recipe and very challenging ones.
Now, you're a Japanese chef, and I think a lot of us don't really think about maybe making Japanese food. Is your mission to share the food of your country across the globe, or was it specifically made for your country?
そうですね。本当はとてもお料理が好きなので、外国の方の普通の家庭で作っているお料理を私自身が見たいんですね。だけどだから私が日本の家庭料理を紹介すれば皆さん見てもらえるんじゃないかなと思って作り始めました。
So because I love cooking so much, ideally I would also like to watch a lot of the foreigners from other countries other than Japan doing home cooking. But so this is why I thought, well, I would like to share Japan's home cooking, and then maybe other people will share their recipes as well.
Chef, let's say I'm a young girl and I'm at home and I have a date. And I want to cook something for this guy I really like. I don't want to mess it up. I want it to be great, and I want him to fall in love with me after he's eaten my food. What would you recommend that I make him to fall in love with me a lot?
何が食べたいですかって聞きますね。
So first of all, I would ask him, what do you want to eat?
Yeah, that would do
何
it.
でも OK よ。
But you know, men are not very, what's the word, ladies? You know, we want to be that independent chick that says, okay, we're going to cook you something. So let's say we want to surprise them with a sexy dish. I'm not going to ask them because they just want to eat burgers and stuff, right, guys? And meat and things.
和食でセクシーなメニューはないと思いますけどね。
It may be hard to find a sexy menu.
Okay, we'll just.
でも、カレーライスならどの男性でも大好きだと思います。
But I think any guy would go for curry rice.
Oh,
Japanese curry rice.
okay.
チキンカレー見てください。
A curry.
And, please watch the video, chicken curry.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's watch the rest of this recipe. And ladies, maybe you can learn from this and make this for your sexy guys. Chef, thank you so much. Francis, you're the man.
Thank you very much. You are beautiful.
遅くなったんですけれども、日本からのお土産です。
I brought
This
something
is-
from Japan for you.
Souvenir for you. Japanese condiment.
Thank you very much. Let me just quickly show you what I've got. I don't know what it's got Japanese writing on it. Because it would do. 'cause it's from-
dash powder.
Powder, okay.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
you-
broth powder.
Okay, and I've got this.
Soy sauce. Soy sauce.
Soya sauce? Do you know what, ladies? I am going to cook myself a sexy meal for some guy. He's going to love my curry. While I think about how I'm going to make it, let's watch the rest of Chef's recipe. Chef, thank you so much for your time. Francis, I love you.
今日はありがとうございました。
Adding
Thank you
another
very much.
layer of the tamagoyaki.
Thank you very much.
Push the roll to the front and coat the pan with the oil again. Repeat the process about 4 times in total, keeping the layers thin. If it's too thick, the other side will burn before the surface almost dries. If the egg sheet puffs up, poke it with the chopsticks to remove the air, flattening the surface. Finally, gently press the tamagoyaki against the edge of the pan, adjusting the shape. Then, place it onto a cutting board. Now, cut the tamagoyaki into 6 equal pieces. Hot tamagoyaki can easily break, so make sure to cool it before cutting. Place the tamagoyaki onto a plate. Lightly squeeze the grated daikon radish and place it next to the tamagoyaki. Pour the soy sauce onto the daikon. The grated daikon will add a refreshing taste to the tamagoyaki. This recipe is easy to make, visually appealing, and nutritious, so it is perfect for bento, or it is often served as a breakfast side dish.
卵焼き器がなくても小さいフライパンでこんな風に焼けます。簡単で美味しいですからぜひ作ってくださいね。
You can also use mentaiko, marinated roll of pollock, or aonori seaweed instead of the mitzvah. Good luck in the kitchen!